The great Mark Cuban once said, "Business happens over years and years. Value is measured in the total upside of a business relationship, not by how much you squeezed out in any one deal." And we couldn't agree more. This is the Business Development Podcast, based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and broadcasting to the world. You'll get expert business development advice, tips and experiences, and you'll hear interviews with business owners, CEOs, and business development reps. You'll get actionable advice on how to grow business. Brought to you by Capital Business Development, capitalbd.ca. Let's do it. Welcome to the Business Development Podcast. And now your expert host, Kelly Kennedy.
Hello, welcome to the Business Development Podcast. My name is Kelly Kennedy. I am your host and the owner of Capital Business Development. It's a pleasure to have you on with me today. Welcome to our very first episode, where today I'm just going to introduce who I am, what I do, what is the Business Development Podcast, and let you know what we're going to be working on over the next months, years, and God knows how long. All right, welcome. So once again, my name is Kelly Kennedy. I'm with Capital Business Development. I'm the owner. I also operate the Business Development Podcast here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where we service the oil industry, Edmonton, and Canada as a whole. I have decided to start this podcast to chat with local business owners, just with other business development representatives, and hopefully help many new entrepreneurs and business owners better understand business development and to address some of the challenges that we're all facing, especially in the years post-COVID. But the reality is the information that you will learn in this podcast will help with any type of business or personal relationships in your life, as relationships are the key to business. So while I have you on today, I thought that I would start us out just by doing a quick introduction of myself. So my name is Kelly Kennedy. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I have been operating and working here in sales and business development roles for about the last 15 years, a little bit longer, but 15 years on average. And in that time, I've learned a hell of a lot. I've worked in the Alberta oil and gas industry most of that time, serviced plenty of the large corporations, as well as a lot of the smaller ones locally, from service-based business all the way up to large-scale maintenance companies. So kind of been through the gamut, met a lot of people, and honestly, that is the best thing about business development, is you get to meet an absolute ton of awesome people. And I've made a lot of friends along the way, made a lot of close relationships, and I do hope that over time I can share that knowledge with you and help you to grow your own list of great contacts, clients, and people that will help you in your work life and in your personal life. On this podcast, we are not going to necessarily shy away from anything. I think that I would like to address both business challenges as well as personal challenges as they relate to business development and your job, as the reality is we're all human and we all deal with a lot of stuff. So I definitely want to have some humanity here, and I hope that we can really do some great things together. I look forward to this journey with you. I look forward to teaching you and learning from you, and hopefully we can all answer some really hard questions along the way. Thank you. Once again, this is Kelly Kennedy, and you are listening to the Business Development Podcast. I can't wait to do this with you.
This has been the Business Development Podcast with Kelly Kennedy. Kelly has 15 years in sales and business development experience within the Alberta oil and gas industry and founded his own business development firm in 2020. His passion and his specialization is in customer relationship generation and business development. The show is brought to you by Capital Business Development, your business development specialists. For more, we invite you to the website at www.capitalbd.ca. See you next time on the Business Development Podcast.